Thanks so much, Lily. Well, dozens of Kansans signed up for free help today to get their driver's license back.
As with many clinics that offer free legal help to those with suspended or revoked licenses, this one filled up fast. KAKE's Pilar Pedraza has this KAKE News investigates follow-up. Pilar.
Well, Chris, Deb, when we began bringing you stories about the suspended driver's license problem in Kansas, our state at that time had the 5th highest rate of suspended licenses per capita in the country. Now, over the last 6 years, state lawmakers have changed the law twice to make getting your license back a little bit easier, but it's still far from easy.
It's very difficult if you don't understand the legal terms or if you don't have money.
Debbie Tolbert is one of dozens of Kansans who showed up for Wednesday's driver's license reinstatement clinic in Wichita. Like many drivers with suspended licenses we've met over the years, her primary problem was money.
There's a lot of people who are not careless drivers that aren't licensed. They simply just don't have the ability to provide themselves with a working vehicle. And so if they're stopped for a tail light with no insurance, then it compounds over time.
She learned about this clinic from a social worker friend. Turnout was so high that drivers wanting to get back on the road filled all the appointments available almost before the clinic began.
We're here today to try to see what legal barriers we can remove, filing motions for them, hoping that we can reduce those amounts and get them back on the road.
There have been 2 recent changes in state law. One, allowing for temporary restricted driver's licenses while paying off those fines and fees, among other things. The other allows some with revoked licenses due to convictions for driving on a suspended license to get back on the road earlier. Together, they have increased who is eligible to get their license reinstated. The Kansas Legal Service, Koch Industries legal team, and Wichita's city courts, among others, are behind Wednesday's free clinic.
And we have clinics like this that are helpful. They're going on all around Kansas. And Kansas Legal Services, I know, will take anyone's phone calls and talk to them if they want to talk about getting their driver's licenses reinstated.
I find that there's a lot of red tape.
Helping folks like Tolbert navigate the court system so they can return to navigating the city streets, to work, to school, and beyond.
I think that it's a huge need.
More than 250,000 Kansas drivers have a restricted, suspended, or revoked license at last check. About half of those have historically been right here in Sedgwick County. We've reached out to the Department of Revenue for updated numbers to see what impact the recent legal changes may have had on those numbers. Pilar Pedraza, KAKE News, on your side.